In the midst of the utter devastation, many are trying to help Los Angeles and its residents to recover. Among those volunteering to help are day laborers. Joining us now from Pasadena is Pablo Alvarado, co-executive director of the National Day Labor Organizing Network, which has a group of volunteers to help those affected by the wildfires. Pablo, I've been fortunate enough to know you for so many years. You've worked so hard to support day laborers, but today many day laborers are helping others, including some that have lost everything themselves. How are day laborers helping in Los Angeles right now?
Thank you, Jose, for having me. It's good to see you again.
Thank you.
This has been a tradition of the day labor community across the country. There are 70 day labor worker centers, and every time that there's been a disaster, workers come together to form community relief brigades made up of volunteers. They go into the communities to bring food. In our case, what we're doing here in Pasadena in particular, the workers are going to the streets to remove branches that have fallen and that are obstructing the traffic, to clean the curbs all over the city, to restore parks, because these are spaces for community to come together. They are taking food to the communities adjacent, and other articles actually, to the communities adjacent to where the fires have taken place in the Altadena, Pasadena area. And the center is also a hub for information. It's also a shelter for day laborers. And as the days come, we're going to be training workers all over Southern California on how to protect their health and safety, because these are the workers that are going to go into those places to remove some of the debris. And we want to make sure that they are safe.
Pablo, you know, it's so many times that these people who are out there in our communities, who are part of our communities, who are many times really made invisible, you know, and, you know, thanks to efforts like yours and others, you know, it's important to highlight and underline what they're out there doing and what their American dream is and how they are now able to help others rebuild their American dream.
Migrant workers in this country have been described in a very ugly way, stigmatized, characterized in terms that are really ugly. But that's not who we are as immigrants. And in moments of crisis, that's when you really get to know people. And the day laborers live in this community. And one of the virtues of being an immigrant is that you love the place where you come, but you also love the place where you live. And the workers here in Pasadena, they said this time for us to give back. This is the time for us to perhaps send a message to the country that we are not what our adversaries, the adversaries of immigrants are described, that we are incredible people who are ready to lend a hand to anybody who needs it. People are removing branches from driveways, and we don't know what's in the heart of the owners of those homes that you know, where the trees fell. We don't know, and we don't care, because if we want to build a beautiful and healthy country, this is the way we do it, with acts of kindness and love and solidarity. And that's exactly what the day laborers and other volunteers are doing here. There are hundreds of volunteers that have come to the Worker Center. It turns out that the headquarters of our organization are here in Pasadena, and that is a blessing, I assume. And so people have come, but it's crews going out, and all of those crews are being led by day labor leaders who have been trained on disaster preparedness. They have been trained on OSHA 10, and they know how to handle chainsaws. And it's beautiful to see how people come together to do this. It's like this type of work, and it's volunteers from all walks of life. It's a beautiful scene to see in the middle of so much chaos.